Hi, I'm Julie Paez with Coldwell Mulleady Realtors in Eagle River, Wisconsin. It's June 20th of 2011, and we are getting to be about halfway through the 2011 year, and I wanted to take a few minutes today to talk to you a little bit about the market up in northern Wisconsin. Again, the most common question I'm asked daily is what's going on in the market? How is the market compared to last year? Have we finally hit bottom? And I thought I would take some time to talk about that today. First thing I can tell you is as of the end of May, there were 74 homes in Vilas and Oneida County that sold. That compares to 76 last year. So we're a little bit down compared to last year, but the one key thing to remember is last year, remember the federal first-time home buyers stimulus ended around the end of June. So I was actually anticipating those numbers to be a little bit lower than they are, especially without us having the stimulus money this year. So I was very pleased to see that we are right on par with where we were last year. I think that's a sign that buyers are finally starting to believe that we've hit bottom and there is no lower that we're going to go. Interest rates are still low, and I think we're starting to eat up some of the inventory that we have. The one bit of news to temper that just a little bit is that our high-end $1 million plus market is still hurting. We have had 3 homes sell so far this year. The biggest thing is that they sold for about 73% of list price, which is very untypical for our market up here. If you take the next homes after that on the high-end market that sold, which were between $500,000 and $750,000, those sold on average for about 95% of sale price. So again, that really high-end market is suffering, and if you are a buyer looking in that market, it could not be a better time to buy. And if you're a seller in that market, you need to really realistically look at your pricing, even if that means pulling it off the market, reevaluating your home and what it's worth, and then starting over. But again, my feeling is that this year is going to end far stronger than it started out up to this point. We've been hit with unseasonably cool weather. I think we're about 6 weeks behind where we normally are, and we do have buyers out there looking, so I think we're going to really hit our stride going into July, August, and September. I will definitely keep you updated with that. Now going into probably the next biggest question that I'm asked. People ask me all the time about foreclosures. Buyers have in their mind a lot of time that because they hear horror stories from California, Florida, Arizona, other parts of the country where properties are, the majority of the market is a foreclosure market. I thought I would spend a little time just dispelling some myths about our northern Wisconsin foreclosure market. Yes, we do have a big foreclosure market. I know I did a market report on this as well as a written newsletter on this in February regarding the whole 2010 year. So I thought I would just take a little time to revisit where we are in 2011 up to this point in the year with our bank-owned properties. Basically, if you look at the whole if you look at Oneida and Vilas County up to end of May, there have been 58 foreclosure properties that sold, which is about 19.5% of our total volume of real estate. That number is up a little bit overall over 2010. I think it was 13.6% in 2010. So that number is up. But when you break down the properties that actually sold, you see that there were 12 on-water bank homes that sold, which is a total of 4%. And if you look at the ones above 300,000, it actually breaks down to 0.3%, which is right on par with where we were last year. So while we have seen an increase in bank-owned properties in our market, again, it has not specifically hit our waterfront market, and I think that's a really important thing for buyers and sellers to realize. We are not like California or Florida, that is not the biggest part of our market share up here. Again, if you're a buyer and you're looking for that market, I have a couple bits of advice for you. Go to the bank, get a pre-approval letter, know exactly what you can afford to spend, and then get with a realtor that you're comfortable with so that they can keep you abreast of any new markets, any new listings that are hitting the market that are bank owned, so that you're ready to go when they come on and you don't lose them, because they go quickly and they tend to get multiple offers fast. So get with a realtor you trust and get a rapport going there and get to a bank so you can get pre-approved. Of course, I always recommend a local bank. Again, I hope this helps a little bit. It's June 20th of 2011. My name is Julie Paez with Coldwell Mulleady Realtors in Eagle River, Wisconsin, just bringing you some Oneida and Vilas County real estate statistics. If you're looking to buy or sell, relocate in or relocate out of Eagle River, Wisconsin, please call me, your local real estate professional. Thank you.
Well, what the heck?